set. Okay, it's 7 o'clock, June 12th. We'll begin our planning board meeting. If everybody would please rise for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Here.
Art Christie. Here. Joanne Kell.
Here.
John Horn.
Here.
Alan Shiner.
Here.
Sam Spada.
Here.
Vivian Welton.
Here.
Good. Everyone have a chance to look over the minutes?
Yes.
Any other comments aside from my own?
I think they were very good.
Motion to approve with that one correction.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we received some communication regarding Rudensky project. This is the opposite neighbor, cost 28. Regarding Howard Rudensky's application for special use permit, parcel 146-2-35-113.
For the record, that is inaccurate. That is not the right parcel number.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
That's okay. All right, so it's across the street though, yeah?
I know.
That part right. I am firmly opposed to the building of 4 to 5 residential units along 28 as proposed by Howard Wodensky for a parcel, incorrect number. Route 28 has one lane in each direction along the stretch of road alongside the proposed project, and there is no passing lane. Route 28 is designated a scenic byway. The traffic noise and commotion of construction will be intrusive, especially given that the project is so close to the road. Plans call for parking in front of the units, which will be an ongoing eyesore. Of even more concern is the problem of pollution. On my property across the street and downhill from the proposed project, there are multiple small streams emptying into the Esopus Creek. Our family lives here because of the beautiful land, and we are members of conservation groups. We have several fly fishermen in the family. I am concerned about the effect on the ecology of the streams, as runoff wastewater from the project uphill will pollute the streams and kill fish winding up in the Esopus. This project would be of concern to local environmental groups and regulatory agencies. If such groups and agencies are not involved in the assessment process for the project, my family will be contacting them for their input. Please reject the request for a special permit for this project. Sincerely, Donna Sender. Okay. All right. Let's move on to where we got nothing for old business. New business, William McGuinn.
Taking out 0.799 acres out of his 22 acres.
share this one.
We've got one, lot two, lot one being large parcel there. Acreage calculations there, on each lot. There were questions about the sewer hookup. So I was able to get, the sketches from solid waste. New York City's,
We'll share. Thank you.
And so those are shown on there. Each house has its each house has their own hookup to the sewer line. The sewer line runs right down the middle of that ditch. The water, Mr. McWin never hooked up to the final water line. They use the spring up above that's shown on there. The water line comes from the spring, from the back. They share a spring, so the water supply. And normally,
I don't know. Where is the spring?
Oh, it's just a reservoir, right?
yeah, that's the word, right here.
Oh,
Oh, right over here.
reservoir from spring, okay.
Reservoir.
Ah.
Yeah, it's been that way for many, many years. Families owned this property for over 100 years. I don't know how long the bungalows have been there. It's been a long time.
It seems like the curb cut and the guardrail there is a decent size. We need to do something.
Yeah,
Some clearing, but
we
it's
measured that. I
usable.
drove over it a bunch of times. It's definitely,
Yeah.
you know, the driveway there. The guardrails are there. The culverts there. Like I said, I drove over it with my vehicle a bunch of times. They haven't used it. The grass is high in there.
And you're gonna update the deed to allow for a water easement.
The deed will, the new deeds will have the water easements on there. I usually address that in the deeds, but if you wanted to note it out on that, I can do that. I'll show where it comes from, the water reservoir to each house. But the deed is gonna say, water rates from the reservoir.
Or you can make a note somewhere.
I'm not familiar. Can they hook up to town water if they want?
Yes,
So that runs right past there
yes.
on that side, right?
They ever want to hook up to the town water,
Cut
they
this
can.
out? This is a sub-size lot.
What's the zoning here? I
Yeah,
didn't ask
what's
the
the
last time.
zone?
0.799. It's what?
It's 0.75.
0.7.
No, this is the district.
Oh, yeah.
Hamlet Commercial.
Hamlet commercials, that's
Oh,
why
okay.
3/4 acre works.
Which is, yeah,
Thank you.
0.75.
The regs there, you can create a lot of just over a third of an acre with municipal water and sewer.
Oh, really?
Right,
15,000 square feet.
that's
just
what I
over
was
a third.
thinking, that because
Yep.
it's got water and sewer. Not there, it's not held to that, 1.5.
Yeah, just anywhere on it for the water, Don, just so we have a notation that it's been addressed. Anybody have questions about this? Or?
Difference from the workshop meeting is I showed the ditch, I showed the guardrail, better location of the driveways, the water line and the sewer line.
Did we check this on the mapper, Grace?
Yeah.
If you would, thank you.
0.8 times 44, 32,000 square feet or so?
An acre's just over.
An acre is 44, yeah, 44,000.
Is the minimum,
4460 or something.
with municipal water.
Take 44,000, it's good.
I know
We can be
I
easy.
don't know if that's right.
Yeah,
Gotcha. So no objection, right?
Sam, I'll show you.
Shut them off?
Hey, Don, question 11 in the EAF. Does proposed action connect to existing wastewater utilities? It says no. That's right. Easy one. I know you actually were against yourself on that one. What's the, number 12A? The historic archaeological site or historic places?
It came out on the website.
Oh, and you ran it through the mapper? That's what it came out as?
Yeah.
Penguin is a registered historic district,
Oh, so the whole thing comes up like that?
to my knowledge. I could be wrong. But almost every project that we run through, that I run through the mapper comes up that way.
It sounds familiar from when we looked at the gas station, which is right next door, yeah.
Everything's across 28, the wet stuff, and it came up. It says wetlands or flood zones are located across 28. It's funny that it came up with that. Nothing I see is that one wastewater question. We just amend that for the next meeting. Anybody else see anything on the EAF?
No.
I don't have any other questions about this. Anybody else?
Nope.
All right, public hearing for next month.
Need a motion?
Need a motion and.
I move we go to public hearing.
Second.
July 10th.
July 10th.
July 10th. 6:45.
Yep.
And that would be the 10th, right? Yeah.
Okay, so the motion is for the McGuinn public hearing to be held July 10th at 6:45 PM. On, the vote.
Oh, roll call. Chris LaBeouf.
Yes.
Art Christie.
Yes.
Joanne Cowell.
Yes.
John Horn.
Yes.
Alan Shiner.
Yes.
Sam Spada.
Yes.
Vivian Welton.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Don.
The wetland that the mapper is picking up on is riverine. I have no idea what that is, and it's not near the houses. That's what it's picking up on. You have to like dig and see these like behind it. These other wetlands, but that's what it's picking up. The other side. It's like up through here. Like that's Maple Avenue, and that's the side of the wetland.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's. Yes, that's exactly.
Okay. Max and Carol Huber. I think we're on. Thank you.
You guys, did you give me copies of that site plan?
Remember this? Thank you.
Okay, that's a
I
set.
think this is like the house plan that they didn't have.
That was in there last time.
My plan is right.
Yeah.
I'll leave it like this if you all have it in front of you, but basically we have a small home in Alabama. We have 22 acres, but 5 acres on the south side of Route 47, Beverly Road. And we're proposing to build a new house next to the existing house and connect them with a screened-in porch. Previously, we had a 3-bedroom mobile home on the property, which has been gone now for about several years. So that's just the survey. Maybe this plan shows a little bit better. The first page of what you have, this is the existing home, this is the proposed home, this is the existing barn. And then the other plan that I want to show you is actually the last page of this. Because it shows a good rendition of, the existing house that's there now, the proposed house, and the covered area between. Just so you can understand the scale of it. And what we discussed in the workshop was, I'm asking you to consider the new home to be the main residence and the existing home to be the main view.
So Carol, we talked about the existing non-conforming setback, that is what it is. The 50-foot setback, what's encroaching? I'm trying to understand the lines there. Is that That's not a full wall, that's just like a deck or something? It's clear on the site plan. You see where the dotted line?
That's a proposed wall,
That's a
a
who?
proposed wall.
What kind of wall?
Uh,
Like retaining wall?
Driveway retaining wall.
Oh, okay, thank you. So it's
Yeah,
not the building.
It's definitely, it's a garden feature, I've seen them showing it.
It's not enclosed and occupied by.
No, it's really just to get some positive drainage away from the house.
That's, could you just, I'm sorry, could you point that, is that this bit here?
That's this yellow line right here,
Oh, that, okay.
yeah,
This is part of the house here.
correct, that's the front of the house. So the existing setback is the red line is 50 foot, the existing house right now is 38.9 feet, the new house is approximately 46 feet.
Why isn't it 50 feet?
Because of the septic field in the back.
Oh. Are we allowed to consider that kind of encroachment? I know it's only 4 feet.
I don't know, zoning officer? It matches the existing setback, the existing, the existing line, but it is encroaching.
If it's not creating a new nonconformity, if it were just an addition, I wouldn't ask for a variance.
But this is a new nonconformity. Is that what I'm
Is there a new
hearing?
nonconformity
Well, it's not
on that
protruding,
front setback?
it's not protruding further than the other houses.
Okay.
Cause like you can consider other houses in the neighborhood.
So we can act on this. It's not a variance that has to go to the ZBA, right?
I wouldn't ask. If she'd come to me just for an addition, I would have asked for a variance.
Okay.
That's, okay. Septic's behind it. Reservoir, is that, okay. Where's your well?
The well is, by the front door of the existing home. Right here.
So this is both a special use permit and site plan review.
Like I said, it's just a special use permit.
I'm just reading what it said on the agenda, I want to make sure.
Do you have any questions for her? Look good?
That's good for me.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable.
Okay. Then let's set a public hearing.
I move we set a public hearing.
I'll second.
July 10th, 7 PM.
Cliff Rebecca,
Yes.
Art Christie,
Yes.
Joanne Cow,
Yes,
John Horn,
Yes.
Alan Shiner,
Yes.
Sam Spada,
Yes?
Vivian Welton.
Yes.
Do you want to run through the SEIS and do the classification, resolution?
an SEAF in here?
It's attached to the application.
I got the site plan checklist.
I've got the SEAF. You don't have it?
I have the checklist, I don't have the EAF. At least it's not stapled. There we go, thank you.
Oh, wait. No, you're right, Sam. I was looking at the checklist.
I have,
Oh, here it is. Nope, separate paper. I got it.
Do we need to read this into the record?
We can just review it.
Okay.
I think you find the only thing that's a little off is that for 13 about flood zones and wetlands, you didn't actually answer, but you did say that the house was within 700 feet of the surface.
yes, they said this is.
If you toss this on the mapper, on the EAF mapper, it's gonna come back that it is in wetlands, but if you draw the project site as opposed to just selecting the entire parcel, it's not. It's the land on the opposite side of Oliveria that pops up as being in a wetland.
It's because it's such a large
It's huge.
parcel. Yeah.
Oh, this is the parcel that spans 47?
Yeah, it goes across on both sides.
The parcel view, it doesn't show like partial property with wetlands?
Yeah, not the parcel viewer, but the mapper tool that the state lets us use. You can select, as opposed to the whole parcel,
5B.
you can select just the project site.
So she's got the,
And you left that blank. You should put yes.
she's got the explanation there. The Soper stream is at the bottom of the property. We are 700 feet away, so it sounds like 13A answer should be yes, and 13B should be no. And she's already got the explanation. Is that, am I reading it right?
She has the explanation there. The stream is at the bottom of the property.
Yeah, she's got the explanation there, so checking no and yes should be
No,
okay.
Yes.
Wait, why is she putting yes?
For A.
For A.
Portion of the site.
It says the
Or
land.
any portion. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
any portion.
Yes,
Yep,
yes.
yep. I was reading that as that portion. That's not right.
And then B
I
would be.
mean, the property line ends like 10 feet before the stream, but it's way down.
It's where you're building is fine. You're clear on what you're putting there? Yes for the first part, yes for 13A.
And B, and
B-
no for 13.
No for 13B, and your explanation is good. Any comments on that? Any further comments?
No?
Okay, you've got your public hearing date. You can start your drive home if you'd like.
Remind me if you can do the type of declaration now, or if you have to wait for 30 days.
You can do it now or after the public hearing,
As long as it gets done.
as long as it gets done.
Makes the people happy.
Making people happy.
So I'm done?
You're done, yeah, you can, you don't have to, and you don't have to stay for the whole thing, it's not rude if you leave. poke us about the EAF next month. All right, comprehensive plan.
I have nothing to add to last week. We had a good discussion.
So, we were discussing about whether it would hold it up or not. The response I got from Peter was that if we have any changes we want to make, they won't be implemented in this version of it, most likely.
Yeah.
So it won't hold anything up, but
Right.
they do want our input. So if there's changes we
Yes.
feel should go in, we should speak them, but we can, like, approve this section to move forward, I guess. Does that verbiage sound good? Yeah, yeah, a motion to move forward, I guess.
So moved.
Second.
We can do it all in favor. All in favor?
Aye.
If we do it all in favor, I don't have to type a resolution.
Do we have those notes written down from our discussion at the workshop somewhere
From last week?
from last week?
I may have them written down somewhere.
Just so they can get,
Could be, yes.
yeah.
I really don't think at
I
the
feel
end of the
very
day-
confident in your
At the end of
head.
the day, it doesn't, I'm fairly certain I still have the notes from last week, but I'm
Okay.
me. You can go look at my desk. It's
Just,
scary.
just so they get shuffled along at some point, I guess.
You mean
The
the
discussion.
suggestions that you wanted to be incorporated?
Yeah,
I think that those suggestions have already come up in the comprehensive plan committee's discussion, so they will definitely be addressed.
Okay, good.
very good.
Speaking of the comp plan, the comprehensive plan committee met with the Patterns for Progress, who's gonna help us with this next section, with the consultants, I guess that's the word.
They're the consultant who's
Yeah.
gonna help write it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they are looking to sit with each land use board, one of which are you, and have a conversation. They did warn that it would be lengthy, a couple hours, so,
It's nice of them to warn us.
yeah. They were very nice, I like them very much. So the question is, do you want to do that during a regular monthly meeting? Do you want to try and squeeze it into a workshop, or do you want to put together a special meeting?
Special meeting at the ice cream station.
Arts and Pay.
And I'll pay.
Yeah, I think probably, you guys want us to do a special meeting for
Special
that,
meeting, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Just that.
So I'll
Just so
reach
it's
out
not-
to them and see if there are dates and times. What, do you guys want to do evening, afternoon, like?
I think like a Wednesday evening,
Evening.
probably, right? Is that what, am I? the
They
only-
met us yesterday at 2 PM, and I imagine some of us won't be able to come at that hour.
No, I mean, I can
I
be,
can't either.
I can be a bit
So
flexible.
Wednesday
but I'll-
evening, I'll ask them for a list of dates and then see if we can get enough of you guys.
If we could avoid the second half of July, that helps me. I'll be out of town.
Can you write that down? I'll forget, my brain is mush.
I think from the 15th to the 26th, I'm away.
Okay.
It doesn't, I guess it doesn't have to be Wednesday for me. All the after-school stuff is like
Just not a Friday.
tapered off.
Friday's the last day, isn't it?
Could be the first Wednesday of the month, there's what's going on. Okay, yeah.
First Wednesday of the month.
Like the first, well, that's the day before July 4th. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter to me.
We'll find a day.
It's not Christmas.
But the ZBA doesn't have a very
Means nothing, yeah.
packed agenda for the next couple months, so maybe we can do it during
On
the
their,
meeting.
on their Wednesday? Okay.
Get all of you at once.
Yeah, that would be good.
That sounds like a good
Something
idea.
like that.
Yeah.
Like the smartest option.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can make
We
it
can all
happen.
sit and listen together.
yes.
Probably next month, I would imagine. We'll see.
Okay.
Who'd you say with the town board or the zoning? Who'd you
With
say
the
to have us
ZBA.
with?
With the ZBA.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
I shall reach out.
We get to sit in even more uncomfortable chairs for a little while.
We can make it like a round table. That's fun.
That's what we did yesterday, we just moved, I don't know where that big
How
table
big is
came
their
from,
group?
but we moved the big table and then put every chair, all the chairs around the table.
That's a
And it
nice
worked very
idea.
well.
Well, years ago, the workshop was always down there, around the table.
Uh-huh,
It was never here.
We got tired of moving chairs.
yeah.
Yeah. We had to keep moving the tables, the chairs, it was,
Okay. Yeah, good.
good.
You've got a few coming this month to the workshop, so if we could have a forum, that would be great.
Okay.
Other than that, I have none.
Just, I guess, keep us all in the loop about the scheduling of this pattern for progress thing.
Yes.
All right, next is county liaison.
I don't have too much to report.
big just topics of discussion was, the, regulated development of warehousing in Ulster County, I guess. Some of these massive sites are trying to move into Ulster County, like 400,000 square feet sites for Amazon and for shipping centers, because there's some online shopping. Now they're trying to build these big hubs, and Orange County's full, and they're coming into Ulster County. They've had 1 or 2 applications already. And so I feel like Shandaken is still pretty rural and mountainous, but it might happen that they keep coming this way over the years. So they are putting together a working draft that I think we should have ready next month to pass on. And it's just going to be a memorandum of everything that they've kind of workshopped around to help guide all the different towns in, especially with their comprehensive plans. Try to get ahead of the game, because we can see it coming instead of just being like reactive, to be proactive, have, you know, kind of know what's coming based on what they've seen already develop. So that will be able to bring it to. And I think I sent a working draft. It was a very early working draft.
I remember you sent an email that, yeah.
Most of the projects we're looking at is, the state is really, asking the towns to push the housing, new multi-units, because there's such a housing crisis, they're saying, please push the housing, and, a lot of the projects coming through are boutique hotels, so lots and lots of which is like really high-end boutique hotels coming to all the towns, especially on the west side of the river. Next month, the county planning board, actually, just the meeting is like that, so we'll do that one. I will come to these meetings as often as I can. I also, the law firm that I work for is in California, so I usually am not done with work till about 9 p.m. here, but he usually moves away, so. And then, I was wondering if I could get on the email list for getting the agenda and I got something from Grace once,
Yeah, we're still here.
and then if I can't come, I'll just send you an email.
And you're welcome to attend.
Do you, as Melody, or should I send it?
Well, I think everything, if we're going to have it distributed to all the board members, then that goes through Olivia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I send it to Olivia.
And you're welcome to attend the workshops also, if you'd like.
And the comprehensive plan consultants
Yes.
meeting
Yeah.
too. So,
Yeah, I would like to go over to one, maybe when I have that.
well, the meeting that the consultants, like Grace was just saying, the consultants want to meet with all of the, they call land use boards, the zoning and planning and, so that they want to meet us separately. So we're gonna set up, I think, that would be third Wednesday?
The third, yeah.
Third Wednesday of July.
We'll
If
try.
the ZBA is willing, you know, and
But you won't, that's when you won't be here though.
When?
The third Wednesday of July, you'll be gone.
If it's between the 15th and 26th, I'm out of town. I'm in Boise. Excuse me. You were one of the candidates we interviewed, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember your name. I'm Sam Spada.
Right, Chandler Rebellion.
Chandra. Chandra, am I saying it right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Just want to remember.
I can ask you to come in August. This is gonna take at least a year, I don't see why.
While we're rushing,
Yeah.
fair point.
I think that would make sense because they have to get an idea of our issues first and they're just starting with this, so that would make sense.
I mean, there's gonna be, yeah, because there's gonna be like vacations and stuff. We'll get a conversation.
This is the
going
silly
about this.
season, yeah.
Yes.
But she's reminding me that both of these applications should likely be referred to him.
She's reminding us that both of those applications.
So they're
should-
thinking
Yeah,
distribution
all of
centers
those
in Ulster County, huh?
Yes.
They were doing an application.
Wow. You said Amazon or?
Yes.
That, I'm not exactly sure who that application is from, but Amazon is the one that's generally applying, but it was also big shipping,
Don't they have an Amazon distribution center in Montgomery? In,
that Orange County?
Orange County.
Yeah, so Orange County has 7.
Oh,
And so what's happening is Orange County is getting tired of them saying no and kind of full of them.
You'll have AOC up here.
yeah, she'll try to stop it. She'll try to stop it.
Yeah, Walmart did something up near Sharon Springs. I used to drive that way when I went to Utica on a weekly basis. And the problem is the traffic. It's not the building.
Yeah,
It's a lot of trucks.
It's huge, the trucking.
the trucks, yeah.
A lot of just regular vehicular traffic in and out.
Also, if there's things that you'd like me to bring to the county, please let me know, because, I'll try to pull as much, like, whatever I can do relatively. Usually try to figure something out, plan or something. But if there's certain stuff that I shouldn't know.
Well, you can certainly say that the comprehensive plan committee is active and now working with the consultants.
I can say that I let them know, Mary Herman actually sent me an email.
Okay.
And I let them know that they
Oh,
got
great.
the grants and that they're working
Yeah.
with, progress as they put them out
Great.
last week.
And I had talked to the permanent staff, like Rob and Dennis, about doing a training. And I think the topic, what was the topic?
Secret. I want secret training. It would be
Secret,
amazing.
right. And they wanted to like fit it into everybody's schedule, and I haven't heard anything back. It seemed like there was like holidays in the way and stuff,
What
so.
are they working on, Seeker?
That's what she was saying, secret training,
You guys each need at least
I
2
already
more
went
hours.
like,
Yeah, we need more.
yeah, I know, but
Everybody
I
here
already
needs at
did
least 2
Seeker
more.
like 3 times in my
Well, the
life.
zoning,
We've gone
the
through that one.
CBA members want
It's
the
like watching
secret training.
paint
They specifically asked for it.
Low VOC pain.
Yes.
Well, there should be a way that the consultant, what is it, something planning? Planners for progress.
Pattern.
Patterns for progress.
Yeah.
Is there a way that part of that workshop with them can constitute an hour of training? It should.
Oh, don't look at me. You talk to Peter about that.
All right. I think that really, because we're going to be learning from these people.
I would guess.
I should hope
Yes.
so, we're paying these people.
I think that's a great idea.
It should count.
Yeah, if we're actually having a separate 2-hour meeting.
We should get 2 hours.
Don't look at you.
Is this a chairman, is this a chairperson's
Do
duty?
you want me to bully? I can't do it. You guys gotta talk to Peter.
There's no bullying about it. Nobody's bullying,
No bully.
no bullying. Okay.
Well, I mean, Peter's very motivated to get this done, so,
Yeah,
Okay.
we have some demand.
Oh, so you're saying we have leverage?
Right.
All right, yeah, no, that's a good point, though. It should count, and it will count. All right. I think that's it for the regular stuff, yes?
Joanne, we were talking about housing along Route 28.
Right.
Going back in my head, there was a problem. Serge Orry, grandchildren, they brought them up from Pennsylvania, and there was a problem with lead,
Yeah.
and the Board of Health didn't want them in housing along Route 28 because of the traffic for lead poisoning to the kids.
But they got the lead poisoning in Pennsylvania from
Yeah, but-
eating paint chips.
Yeah, but the Board of Health here was
Oh,
going
yeah.
to stop them from bringing the kids in.
Yeah, they couldn't bring the
So
kids
maybe
in
that's
anymore.
something that should be addressed.
Right.
There's no more lead in gasoline.
Yeah, the traffic isn't causing lead like it used to, because they took the lead out of the gasoline now, so it might not be an issue anymore. I mean, there's certainly.
And there's other
It was
pollutants in
then.
the air, but it's not lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was then.
Well, it should be investigated, it should be put into the plan.
The housing along Route 28 is going to be a very difficult task because there's just no land left to build anywhere. And people who do have land don't want to build on it.
There's no land anywhere.
So, no,
in Shandaken.
no.
So,
Okay. Is that it?
No, I have a suggestion. I mean, I felt bad for Chandra sitting there when we were looking at all the plans and everything. Is there a way we could include her in that in the future? Like, so at least you could see what we're seeing? Because I mean, when the big board is facing
At,
us, like.
at the workshop, yeah, maybe over there.
The workshop, yeah.
Technically, she's not on the board yet,
Yeah.
but
Right.
could share with Grace.
Just to have an agenda, because, you know, I like this project, I'm not allowed.
You know, Olivia can put together a folder.
You can't vote, no.
No.
But you can have a
That's a
folder,
good
she can
idea.
have, she can have access to
Yes.
documents. that you're
Yeah.
looking for.
Yeah, I mean, it's public anyway, so, yeah. you
Can we
get-
go back on the floor or off the dais? I didn't realize that was done in the past for workshops.
For the workshop, yeah, we
Yeah.
can, we can.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we can do it.
Yeah, we used to sit with it around.
We don't need a
the table.
barrier.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right.
All right, is that it for the regular meeting?
Yeah.
All right, I think you need to go into executive session to discuss a personnel matter. So cameras off and everybody.
Please make sure the sound is off.
Cameras off, right, yes.
Yes, Tom,
sound off.
please make sure.
We do need a secretary.
Lights, camera, action.
Guess you get it back on record.
Back on? Okay, the executive session is closed. We reached a satisfactory resolution, and now we're ready to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
That was very enthusiastic.
Yes.
Everyone's favorite part.
I gotta get to the ice cream.
I know, 9:00.
You got a half hour.
A little bit of time.
Come on, where do you gotta be?
I think I'll see you.
Did you get the chocolate?
Oh, the ice cream station. The ice cream station, oh my God, you guys. I think I eat ice cream like twice a year.
I eat ice cream like
I got
more than
I
twice
got
a week.
40 ice creams already this year. I got four